Man, that was a good basketball game.
Yeah, it was.
And this one might be even better. Cat looks like he just jumped up and just dropped it into the rim.
Yeah, they got a couple dudes that are just they're very good. And that Hazel Baker right there, he's
Hazel Baker
from Maryville.
Yeah.
He's the Maryville kid that transferred back.
Yeah.
He started there as a freshman, then came to Maryville, and then he went back.
Should be a good basketball game indeed. Man, oh man, this does feel like tournament time.
Let's see.
Tournament time in the Herm.
They've only lost 2 games, and one of them's to Willard, Georgia, which is an elite, like one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the state of Georgia, and then they lost to that St. Francis Academy.
There's Mama Collins.
Hey, how are you? Mama Collins in the house. Thank you for saying hello, Coulter. That's Mama Collins.
Hi. We do. We hear you, Mama.
We hear you. We hear you. All right, we live, Kip?
I don't know yet. I guess so.
I think we are.
Well, welcome back, Alcoa Nation. This is the second of 2 games here tonight, and Herman Thompson, I like to call it the Herm. We in the Herm.
We're in the Herm.
Yeah, this is tournament atmosphere.
We in the Herm tonight.
And that was nice to be able to recognize Miss Leslie Stevenson, the cheerleading coach who will be retiring. Do I see another $1,000 or 1,000-point basketball over there?
I believe you do.
Well,
They're going to roll that baby on out here.
We're glad you guys could join us for the second game here. If this was as exciting as the first, you're getting a night full of basketball. Good quality basketball tonight.
I tell you what, you may have set something going forward. You know, we call this the competition gym.
This might be the Herm.
The Herm.
Yeah,
that
Herman
is
Thompson.
Come up to we playing in the Herm tonight.
That's right. Well, look here. We got another 1,000-point club member joining.
Mr. Cherry.
Mr. Condis Cherry. He's a junior, 5'9" junior. And that's a good honor for him.
Phenomenal football player, phenomenal basketball player. And a good kid, seems like, too. I'm not around him a whole lot. When Gray left, I ain't around them boys as much, but most of them boys, you know, you can tell by the way they act whether they're decent kids, you know, good kid. He's a good kid.
I'm glad to see him back to full strength for sure.
He's getting there. I noticed the other night at the Bearden game, his movement is getting the back to the way it used to be.
He's a valuable piece of the puzzle moving forward for sure. Great honor for him. So that's number 3 this year with Jameer Dean and also my man Jay Bird Kirk. So that's 3. Starting lineups now. First for Webb. Number 0, Owen Lentz. He's a senior, 6'1". 6'1" senior. Number 3, Cam Swearingen. And Swearingen is a 6'5" senior as well. Number 5, Alex Leaf. And he is a 6'7" senior. And number 10, Wilson Lutton, 6'4" senior. Boy, that's some height.
They, listen, this is, like I was telling you, Kip, this may be it. Bartlett right now is, to me, considered the best team in the state of Tennessee overall, boys. And they're a close second. Them and that Providence Christian or whatever, PCA or Webb and them are right on a close second. So this is going to be it should be a very good basketball game.
I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I'm Kip Jones with Lee Carroll and Mr. Coltrane Sal. Glad you could join us for a night of basketball. And there's your starting lineup for the Alcoa Tornadoes. Mr. Jacoby Cooper, honor for him. He's going to be going to Tennessee to play football for the Big Orange. So it will be Cherry, Coco, Kirk, Dean, and Cooper. Let's get this thing started, boys. Now, I'd say Jay Kirk's I'd say he's 85%, 90% getting jump balls here. He's got a little
competition
tonight now. And he gets it.
Boy, he's quick. He got off the floor right there, didn't he? These are the top games before this game gets going. That a lot of times you see Jay play really good because he gets really motivated against these top-level guys because he wants to get recruited.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, he wants to get seen, and when you play these top guys, you get seen.
Well, this is definitely going to be a good test for our boys tonight. Lancaster battles for. Did he touch it last? Not sure.
I thought it must have kicked off of him.
Cam Lancaster, 6'7" senior. We've got some height too now.
Yeah, we do.
Well, it looks like it's going to start off with a long shot by Lentz. He can't get it to go.
That Lentz can play.
Battle for, and that'll be remaining Webb basketball. I thought we had it, but good active hands by Kirk and Cherry. Almost get the turnover. I love having big Cam Lancaster on that ball, him or Jay-Bird on the throw-in inbounds pass. That's hard to get over that length.
You know, they got us maybe overall lengthwise just a little bit, but overall, what a great matchup between everybody on the floor. You know, Cherry matches up with Lentz good. I mean, it's a good matchup.
Dean with the skip pass, good ball fake, step back. That's his shot. That's Cam's shot. It's a clean look. You definitely want to take that. And those numbers are killing me. I can't see, but that's
number 10.
Lutton. Yeah. 6'4" senior, Wilson Lutton. Coco looking to create off the bounce. Can't get anything. Kirk can't get it either. It'll be a turnover, and here comes the Spartans. Shot up, shot in. That's an 8-point run off the bats as Leith knocks it down from the top of the key.
Listen,
we need a point. We need some buckets on this possession.
Yeah, we just got to move the ball and find, move it quick and get some open shots. That's a contested jump shot at the top of the key. We've got to move the ball offensively.
I agree. Let's. And they're going to go to work. Battle for in there. Leith is going to battle against Lancaster, and they're going to tab Lancaster with his first foul. Well, it's like you said, Lee. It's one of the top teams in the state.
In the state.
In the state.
And they have played teams out of Virginia, top teams now, not just Rudy Poos. I'm talking about top teams out of Florida, Maryland, Virginia. They played Duncanville, Texas, and beat them by almost 20.
Well,
Duncanville's got like 4,000 students. They're a monster. Of course, Duncanville football is like it's a breeding ground for Power 4 players.
Sure. Well, a good test for us tonight. Definitely a good test.
But it's all about on the offensive end. I think it's just movement. Our guys don't get into this one-on-one. Move that thing quicker than they can move.
Yep.
Because you cannot move as fast as that pass.
Basketball, yeah. The passing the basketball, good ball movement will do wonders. I also like to see us get to the paint here on this one. Let's get in there. I know they've got size, but let's go in there and let's challenge somebody. And that's exactly what Kirk is going to do. Pretty solid defense by the Spartans that they're going to tab. Looks like Lutton for the foul.
That's 2 on Webb. You know, let's get them in foul trouble and get to the free throw line.
Yes.
Game points count just as good as layups do. But we do need a good offensive possession right here.
There you go.
Please go in.
Coco.
Yes.
All right, we needed that one.
All right, we needed that one. Sure did.
Jabril Coco gets it in the scoring column. And they're going to switch. Good ball movement by the Spartans.
Got a rebound. Can't be running down the floor now.
Good kick out. And the shot's going to go by Braden Hazelbaker.
Tonight's game, you know, I seen a couple guys going down the floor after that shot went up, and it's like, not in this, you can't do it in this game. Everybody's got to go rebound, you know.
Everybody's got to get to the board.
That's right.
That's a good point, Lee. I like the way Cherry was aggressive to the rim right there on that last possession. I want to see some more of that.
Hey, we got some student section over there tonight. We got ESPN table over there. We got some.
I love that.
We got some guys ready to roll. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to go over there and write L-E in front of that E. Make it Lee ESPN.
You need to. I love this.
I'm being silly.
This is a good atmosphere tonight.
It's very good. The students, anytime our student section shows up and gets all fired up, it's good stuff.
Kobe Cooper has made his way in.
Help down, help down, help down, help down. Boy, that's a good move.
Pretty good defense by Kirk, but a good offensive move by Swearingen.
Pivots right, don't like it. Pivots left, drops it in.
You're looking at some seniors. You're looking at some seniors on that Webb team that are experienced. And this is good for us. I mean, we want to be challenged. And we've got a few that are checking in for the Webb Spartans. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have trouble reading numbers on that shirt. Black.
It's very hard
Green
to
on
see.
Black.
That forest green, it's hard to see. That's a good take because of the size.
Yep. I like what he was trying to do.
Yeah, it just kissed off the front of the rim.
Way downtown.
Wow.
That was Steph Curry range there. Good job by Dean. Comes down with it and finds Kirk. Can't get anything early. He'll pull it out.
I'd like to see us go back to, they switched back. Kurt had the matchup, but.
Buckets. Good job by Cherry.
Well, you know, Cherry can carry us, Kip, because he's that guy. He can get separation and get open shots. So he could carry us.
And he's capable of, entering that microwave zone where he can.
Boy, they don't miss threes, do they? Good Lord.
They're getting some good opportunities and cashing in on it.
Of course, they're open threes, too.
Coco, corner pocket, can't get it to go, but Dean goes high and gets that second shot opportunity to fall. Good job, Jameer Dean.
Dean can get up above the rim, and that guy that was guarding him, I don't think he can get up there with him.
But and you're right. And Jameer gets off the floor quick too.
He's very extremely hoppy. Boom.
Yep. We talked about that before. Just got that springiness to him.
A lot of guys have to hunker down to jump high. He don't hunker down. It just boom. It's up there quick.
Yep. Kirk battle for, they rip it, and it's going to be jump ball, and that's going to remain Webb basketball.
I mean, the guy reaches in and grabs it. That's a hold.
1:31 left in the first. 16-9. Webb is a host of entries make their way back in for Webb.
Hazelbaker trying to get that. He doing a little acting on that one.
Yeah, he trying to get that call, wasn't he?
He was. Ooh,
Cherry gonna try to go to work a little. He's shaking and baking.
Hey, listen, Cherry's getting that movement back. I can see it.
You can tell it, can't you?
Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah.
You know, his ankle had been hurting him a little bit, but I think now he's starting to get that quick Cherryness back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
What you say is quick.
Quick.
Run. He can run.
He can run.
Run.
Yeah. Quick.
Under a minute here left in the first.
There ain't
Cam
no hesitation in them legs anymore, you know.
Nope. Cam Langster, it'll be Jabril Coco, Dean, Cooper, and Cherry to carry us on to the second quarter.
Need a stop and a bucket right here.
Long shot by Hazelbaker, can't get it to go.
That's a shot right there.
Langster can't get it to go. I thought he had that one.
If that goes in, that would have been humongous. But we need a stop right here. They're going to play hold for the last shot. But not bad. I mean, we were down, what, 8 or 9?
Well, they came out with the gates on us.
They come out fast.
9-0.
They come out fast, didn't they?
Down to 5 seconds. That's not the shot we wanted to give them. And Coach will not be happy with that last possession of defense. And as the quarter ends, it's a 9-point lead for the Spartans.
The only thing I'm noticing right now is how quick they are moving the ball offensively. They are moving.
They do move the ball. You're right about that.
I mean, that thing moves quick.
Crisp passing.
Yes.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. Let's go ahead and get the stats, and then we'll talk about a little bit of the first quarter.
All right, we got number 3, Cherry with 4 points. Number 1, Coco with 3 points. Number 0, Dean with 2 points and 2 rebounds. And number 2, Kirk with 2 rebounds. Amber Langster with 2 rebounds. That's for the tournament. 4 of 9 from the field. That's 44%. 1 of 5 from the three-point line. 6 total rebounds, 5 defensive, and 1 offensive.
Okay, well, and this is what we expected coming into this game. We're playing a high elite team, one of the best in Tennessee. And you're right, their ball movement has given us problems on the defensive end.
I really think on our defensive end, that's the only thing that, you know, you just got to kind of stay up on your man, you know. Don't get to overhelp and that's a good take.
Good
got to go in. That's a good take.
By Langster, just can't finish. And Webb can't get anything early, and neither can Alcoa, and it's back and forth. And Webb will try it again. Good job by Langster to come up with the basketball.
He stole the ball twice.
Yep. With those long, lengthy paws, I'm telling you what. He's a good defender when he wants to be. And can't get the run out. Here comes Coco, but he'll get hacked. That'll be on Lentz, the 6'1" senior.
I think that old Lentz, I don't know where he's going, but he's a baller. Can you knock him?
Yeah,
when you're a little bit short, a guy out there,
with a chip on your shoulder.
And you playing with a bunch of trees, you know he's the shooter.
Yeah. Still in that man-to-man. Kirk can't get it to go. And here come the Spartans. Good defense by Kirk. Stay with him, Jay. Good job.
Good job.
That's a travel, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought so.
Catch it?
He tipped it and recalled it. I mean, I don't know. Good job right there by Cooper.
Cherry, he'll get something early. Kirk with the putback, and he gets fouled. Will head to the line for 2.
We've had chances at buckets that they just hadn't went in.
Yeah. And this will be a good chance for Jay Bird to see that ball get to the rim some.
That's a great point.
Yep.
See that thing drop through that net.
Yep.
A lot of times a shooter, you know how that works for you, Kip. Once you see it go through, and free throws are where you can adjust your shot a little bit.
Second one can't get it to go. Long shot out there by Lentz. And that is buckets. That'll make it 21-10.
Man.
Got big Jaden Pinson in the game. I didn't see him. Jalen in the game now.
Pinson working hard for that rebound. You got to give it to him.
Pinson's been a good piece of the puzzle this year as Cooper kisses it off the glass. Good bucket by Jacoby Cooper.
Coach Collins is talking about Cooper. You know, he's stepping up to the plate. Cooper has.
Yeah, he definitely has been a big piece of value to this team.
Well, he's got all that athleticism. I mean, he ought to be able to use it.
Yeah, he came on strong this football season, too. Cherry strong to the rim. Contact, no foul. Kirk can't get it to go on the second shot put in. They're letting him play a little bit, I guess.
They're hollering at the old rest down there. You talking about a fast basketball game.
Yeah.
Everybody on this floor can run.
Well, this is a good showcase for a lot of talent out there on that floor. On David Marsh court, that is.
Got Tyrone coming in, going to go against Hazelbaker right here.
Yeah, the sophomore will lock you down on D. Pull up, can't get it to go. Webb will get another opportunity.
Good help right there by Pinson.
Pinson will lock it down on defense too. Now, Pinson has really done a good job on the defensive end this year.
Yeah, good job, Coco. He didn't like what he saw. He backed it out.
Didn't force the issue.
No, he didn't. Good. I like it. Yeah, right off to Jay right here and see what. Oh, my Lord.
They doubled him. He didn't see that coming. They got him cornered there. Woolard, he's going to get whistled for the double dribble. So it looks like Webb has about 8-man rotation. You know, and Coach had talked about they usually play about 6 or 7, but I don't know if they've extended their rotation more. But you remember him talking about they don't have a real big rotation.
No, but boy, they're all good.
Yeah. Well, and you got number 1 coming in there, Huck. He's a sophomore. He's 5'9", but I don't know if he's just kind of come on more and more.
I know one thing. I'm looking at the score. You know, we played decent. They missed a few shots, and we played decent defensively, got a few turnovers. But on the offensive end, we've had shots. We just ain't hit them.
Yeah.
So, you know what happens when that happens, right? Eventually, they start falling through. So, hopefully, that's the case.
You know, I think 21-12 right now, I mean, we haven't played our best basketball and still, you know.
Definitely not on the offensive end.
We just can't let them get a big run on us at this point. Just under 4 minutes left. Alcoa will pressure man to man. Jay Bird Kirk is going to steal it, and he goes strong, draws contact. Great job by Jay Kirk, the Birdman.
Gosh, if he could have got that off the glass and hit that.
Quick
that's
hands
okay.
there, active hands, rewards him on that defensive steal, and he did a good job of leaning in and drawing contact. He's been more intentional about getting to the free throw line this year than he was last year, which I like.
He's put on that size. He ain't afraid to go and get a little contact, you know.
And he'll continue to put on that size too in this next off season. He's a Cooper Flat type player now.
He's back. He'd be back one more year. Look at here.
And
Look at him hustling.
Again. And if they don't call the foul, Jay Bird Kirk will be flying high. Well, he's coming to play on that defensive end this quarter right
That's
here.
what I'm saying. We're playing really, I feel like, really good defensively.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got 21 points in almost 1.5 quarters, you know, and they're historically a 70-point scoring team. So we're doing really good right now on the defensive end. Dang, see, that's what I'm talking about. We're missing those little shots like that. But
second shot opportunity.
Second shot opportunity.
Cut it to 5 right here. Let's lock it down. This is a big possession.
Look at Coach Collins up there clapping up like, come on, boys. Come on, baby.
Hey, I like us doubling out of this man-to-man. But Hazelbaker will make you pay. That's why they're one of the best teams in Tennessee. Coco goes to work. He'll pull up on him. Can't get it to go.
Oh, I thought Tyrone had done stole that ball back.
And they're going to get Pinson for the reach in.
I'm glad they called it because that was a straight run for a layup.
He's downhill right there. Yep, a straight line drive downhill. Well, in for Alcoa right now will be Langster, Pinson, Smith, Cherry, and Kirk. And if you're watching from Knoxville and you're a Webb fan, I just can't really make the numbers too well on them jerseys. I'm sorry, but little floater, bank shot.
15 right there.
Torres. 6'1" junior. Not a nice little shot by Torres. 10-point lead for the Spartans. Be patient. Let's just work. Let's not take bad shots. Pinson going to back him down. I'd like to see Pinson go ahead and take it. Pinson had him in the paint. Pinson's strong enough to go up with that. I think kick out, and that's where they'll make you pay for sure.
Every shot they've hit has been that. They've moved the ball so quickly that they get a wide open shot, and that's what they're hitting.
And
in the scramble stuff, we're winning. In that quick scramble, you know, they're having to hustle to the basket. We're winning that stuff. It's that movement to that open guy. They're just knocking them down.
And give them credit. I mean, they're hitting their open shots. I mean, they're efficient on offense for sure. They, like you said, coming into this game, they're averaging close to 75,
yeah, let me
80,
look here.
80 points a game.
Well, let's just look at the last 10 games. Roughly 10 games. 90, 56, 78, 50, 54, 74, 60, 71. They're easily about 70 a game.
Good offensive and defensive basketball team. We need to hold our own right here. And I'm sure that Coach Collins will make adjustments at halftime. That's one thing that him and the staff do. They will definitely make the adjustments that need to be made. Trying to get Kirk on the inbounds with a good defensive play. He's going to halt that. And there goes Lutz again. Good putback by Torres. Torres has kind of come in here and got some valuable minutes for the Spartans.
Well, we went from a 5-ish point game to a 15-point game in a hurry, didn't we?
Coco to the rim. Contact. And up goes Hazelbaker throws it down with authority.
I didn't know Hazelbaker had them hops.
Well, he went up on that one.
Boy, he did. 2 foot straight up.
Flushed it.
Flushed it.
Coco trying to create and get to the rim. He does, can't finish.
They're going to set it up here. 16:33, 11 seconds left, first half. Inside, Coco with quick hands. Cherry gets it, 4 seconds left. Cherry will bring it down the floor. Cherry dishes inside of Cooper. Cooper lays it up and in at the buzzer.
Boy,
Now that's the big bucket right
we needed
there.
that bad, didn't we?
That's a big bucket. We might need to let Coltrane start calling a few more. We're going to score
See
when he calls.
see if that'll shift
shift the momentum a little bit.
Send them a little mojo.
Now, Coulter's going to have to get him some questions. I don't know who coach is going to send up, but we're going to have somebody from the girls we're going to talk with here at halftime. But let's go ahead and get those stats real quick.
All right, we got number 1, Coco with 5 points, 2 rebounds. Number 3, Cherry with 4 points. Number 4, Cooper with 4 points and a rebound. Number 2, Kirk with 3 points and 5 rebounds. Number 0, Dean with 2 points and 2 rebounds. The team stats for the Tornadoes: shot 7 of 23 from the field, that's 30%. 1 of 8 from 3, that's 12%, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line.
What do you think? What did we shoot again?
3%, 7 of 3.
Yeah, see, we're under our shoot. We've had chances. We've had chances.
Oh, yeah.
We're just missing stuff we know. Which, listen, this is a very fast game. You know, those guys, both teams are moving extremely fast. But defensively, with that length, you go a little faster than normal on that layup, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe that's the difference right now. But I'm hoping in the second half that we bump that shooting percentage up into that 40-ish range and keep playing good defense. I was bragging about us about 3 minutes left. I was bragging about how we were playing defensively, and then you go from 21 to 33 in like a minute, you know, like boom, there it is. So.
Yeah, I think too on offense, you know, try to slow it down a little bit, you know, set it up, try to find the open man, you know, get to your spots.
You know, Webb's very, very technical, though. I mean, the one thing that I have noticed, and you brought up, is on offense how efficient they are passing the basketball.
It's just pop, 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 open shot. Pop, 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 open shot, you know. And, buddy, when they throw that ball, it ain't floaters.
No.
It's boom.
They move the basketball extremely well. And it's like you said, we're doing a pretty good job scrambling, but then they're getting some clean looks from the perimeter and hand it to them. They knocking them the shots down that need to be knocked down.
That's right.
Well, let's go back and let's talk a little bit about just the start. They came out with a major run on us.
Yeah, wasn't it 9-0?
Yep,
9-0, I think, which
it's tough.
It was tough for us getting going offensively, but we strung together a couple of possessions, got some baskets, and got back into the game. You know, we want to stick around is what we want to do, okay?
At the end of the third quarter, that 15-point lead needs to be half. 7-8.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And if we want an opportunity in the fourth quarter, that's where it needs to be shaved down to. Here comes a winning guy. Here comes a winning guy.
Good job. Get you a good quality win tonight, Coach.
That was a good one. That's a big win for us. That's a big girl win is what it was.
It's a big girl win.
Yes, no doubt.
From up here, we could tell the intensity of our girls is where I know you want it to get all the time. You know, so.
And I mean, it even was Tuesday at Bearden. We just didn't shoot it well.
We just didn't shoot good.
I mean, we had looks, but we competed. We fought. And, you know, these two teams we played this week are two of the better rebounding teams we played. And it exposed some things that we've got to get better at and we've got to work at. But we're not going to play many teams that are going to rebound better than them and be more physical than those two teams.
That's a good point. They got some big, Bearden had a couple of big girls, Theola and Katie. They're physical big girls.
No doubt.
And then tonight, that Mays girl, she might be a sophomore. Gwen come walking up the steps, and she looked at me. She's like, that big girl,
That could play.
Strong.
Well, I mean, listen. You all remember Amelia Pfeiffer and how big and strong she was.
Same.
As an 8th grader, that girl gave Amelia all she wanted as an 8th grader. I mean, and I knew
tough.
Then, I was like, oh, no. She's going to be a problem.
I was concerned when Maddie fouled out. I thought, that was going to hurt us there down the stretch.
And you'll love hearing it, but Gwen, I told her it was a big girl game for her tonight. I mean, she really battled and fought and competed, and she stepped up, and we needed her to do that, obviously, with Maddie out. And even before Maddie went out, we'd put Gwen on her a lot, just because Gwen's so strong.
And Hallie jumped in there and made a couple of good big plays.
Yep.
She's going to stick her nose in there. Hallie's going to do what she does.
The only thing I was talking about up here is on those switches, it seemed like they got us tied up a couple times, and they were getting us to switch. When I know you wanting us to fight through it or something, I don't know. What was your philosophy on that?
We just got stuck behind sometimes. And I mean, and it's easier to say than done. It's easier for me to sit here and say, get around her when she's trying to hold you and keep her off of you.
These guys are well coached, and they know how to run that pick and roll.
They do that. They're good. And listen, I mean, that's who we've been since December. December we were struggling to get stops, and we changed things up defensively. I changed what I've done for 25-plus years defensively because I felt like it fit our team better. And so we're switching everything. We're in the gaps. We're helping more, and we've done a better. And we really clamped down on our defense. Like we're doing it. We got a 4-on-4 defensive transition drill we've done every day since early January, and we quit giving up. We quit giving up. We quit giving up transition points like we have been so
that's
bad.
A great point.
We've shut that down, and we're getting in the gaps. We're making people make plays like they did tonight or hit shots to beat us. Not just get to the rim, not giving them easies.
Tonight, I noticed, and even Kit was talking about, seemed like the only time, like the first shot, we're defending well. It's the rebound on that shot. Again, sometimes these teams are getting us.
That was the case Tuesday night. That was the case tonight.
Second chance.
And we've got to get better. But as I said, I don't know if we'll see another team that rebounds as well as these two teams.
Right.
So, I
like where we were at tonight, Coach. I like it.
Thank you.
Well, first off, Coach, great to see you. Hope you're doing well.
See you, my man.
Good win tonight.
Thank you,
Got
buddy.
The dub. But the question I have for you is, what is your overall assessment on the team's performance this season so far, and what are things you're looking to maybe change or improve moving into tournament time?
Well, I'll do the improved part first because we just talked about it. We got to continue to get better rebounding, and we're going to work on some box-out drills a little bit tomorrow. We got one more big regular season game Monday, big county rival that I know is going to be fired up, and they've had this game circled since we beat them in December. So I'd like us to continue to get better rebounding. I tell the girls all the time the pass on quote that she said years ago. Offense sells tickets, defense wins games, but rebounding wins championships. And so we scored 76 points tonight. Had 5 girls in double figures. We've been playing pretty well together, been pretty balanced scoring. We're getting better defensively. We just need to continue to take steps, rebounding wise. And as for where I feel like our team is at right now, I like where we're at. Feel like we're improving. And we were struggled early. We had injuries, we had illness, and we just didn't have a lot of rhythm of practice time. And since start of January, we got everybody back. And be able to practice with everybody, and so we can have some competitive practices with our depth. And then we bring the guys in and practice about once a week. But I like the trajectory we're on right now from January till now, and that's what you want to do. You want to play your best postseason, and that's why we play.
Time to win. Why
we play teams like Bearden and Webb. I mean, we're not just trying to get our record up. We're trying to get better for tournament play because basketball is a tournament sport. So we play Sevier County, we play Bearden, we play Webb, we play teams like that are bigger schools or Webb private school state champs. teams that we feel like got a chance to compete for their own state championships in their division.
Now, last time Maddie and you remember Maddie and Stennett were up here.
Yep.
And Maddie made a comment, Coach, that I was like, you know what? I love it. Seemed like that's a buy-in comment. She says, you know, I just got to do the best I can do with what I got to do. You know, it's kind of that. And I was like, you know what, Maddie? Yes.
Yes. And
so if everybody buys into that same idea.
And that's one thing I really like about this team is I think we've got some pretty good buy-in. You know, we've got some girls accepting some roles and playing differently. And even Quinn's role is a little different this year than what it was last year. But I told her the other day, I feel like she's playing her best basketball. Whether her scoring numbers show it, her rebounding, her defending, just everything, taking care of it. You know, I just think she's a much better all-around basketball player than what she was this time a year ago. And that's buy-in from her. And like you had, you know, Maddie talking about the buy-in, that's a senior. You know, Hallie Bailey not scoring like she scored last year, but getting out here competing her butt off, sticking her nose in, getting big offensive rebounds.
The biggest points of tonight's game, she is on the floor twice doing what Hallie does.
Dive over here almost into the scorer's table.
Yeah.
You know, those are seniors that like you said, are bought in, and they just not winning right now. And that's another thing I really like about our team.
Coach, we're there. It's that time of the year.
We're getting there. Thank you.
We love it. All right, we're heading in the right direction, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys.
All right, that's Coach Bauman, girls coach. And looky here. What do? We go down and score a layup. What do you think was talked about in the locker room? Hey, Coulter, what was talked about in the locker room?
What did they say, Coltrane?
You know, try to play more efficient on offense. You know, I feel like exactly what we were talking about at the halftime break. You know, try to find those open guys and try to get to your spots. But Connis Cherry comes out, gets a layup, and Webb responds right back with a three-pointer of their own.
Daggone it.
Yeah, that one hurt for sure, boys. But they shoot the basketball extremely well.
They sure do.
And we were talking about, well, look at Coco.
Coco to the rack.
Go ahead and finish that. Go ahead and finish that, Jabril. You was there. But, you know, we talk about being one of the best teams in the state. I was just talking over there with Mr. Alcoa himself. He was saying they're ranked 18th in the nation. I don't know in what
Max Preps. I bet it's Max Preps. Yeah. Yeah, listen, Bartlett and Webb, I'm telling you, they are extremely good basketball teams.
Yeah, this is definitely.
And when you look at their schedule, who they've played.
Yeah, they've done a lot of out of state.
They played Damascus out of Maryland. You know, we're talking about powerhouse, not only basketball, but football schools too. They went down in and played that Willing, Georgia, or whatever. I mean, them are like elite national basketball teams.
Well,
and our boys, if we will just clean up a little bit on the offensive end, this is a much better basketball game. So let's see what happens. Like I said, we got to cut this lead in half down to about 7-8, leading into the fourth quarter where we can give ourselves an opportunity.
And there we go. In and out. Put a good shot on the ball, but couldn't get it to go. And they're going to tab Kirk for the foul on that. I thought he went up, played good defensive basketball right there. And they're going to tab him with his second, I think. Team first. And that will send Alex Leith to the line, the 6'7" senior. Yeah, I'm definitely impressed with their length and their basketball skill set for sure. They're everything Coach Collins was talking about. Makes the second. That'll give a 17-point lead for the Tornadoes, or for the Spartans. Strong to the cup. Cherry can't get it to go. Spartans look to run. Unselfish pass, and you better believe My man Lutton is going to knock down the third. That's about his third straight he's hit.
Lutton, when you leave him like that, that is a 80% shot probably for him. He is knocking that thing down.
I wonder where he's signed with. I mean, he's a 6'4" senior. I mean,
oh, you know he's going somewhere.
Yeah, he
that
puts on
that kind of shot.
Yeah. 6'4" guard.
Let me see if I can find him online.
He puts a little more weight on in college. He's going to be definitely a valuable player for some school. Cherry does a good job of misdirection. He'll draw the foul, and I think that will be on Lutton. And that'll be Lutton's second. First up and good by Cherry. In and out on the second one, and Webb going to slow it down this possession. Little give and go action. He's going to try to back down Coco, and he does, and he gets the foul and the bucket. And just a little too strong for Jabril right there as he used his body. Cameron Swearingen, the 6'5" senior, goes at about 200 pounds, so Jabril, I'm not sure what Jabril weighs, but use a little strength right there. Good basketball play.
Yeah, Kip, I was digging. Oh, there it is, way back. I finally found it. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Nice take by Dean. He draws the foul and the bucket. He'll go to the line. Needed that one, guys.
The basket for Dean is whistled good. Foul was on Swearingen.
So Dean at the line. Free throws up and good.
Take it, Coltrane.
So Owen Lentz is going to Alabama Huntsville.
Wow.
Alabama Huntsville.
Swearingen is going to SD. I think it's
Coco with it. Dish it to Kirk. Kirk will drive. Kirk spins. Kirk lays it up, gets denied at the rim, but Dean gets it. Dean to Kirk. Kirk with the slam.
Nice ball movement to Kirk and a good finish. Jay Kirk can get off that floor quickly, Coltrane.
Oh, yeah.
So that Swearingen kid, he's going to South Dakota.
And Langster
playing
with
for
it now, and Langster puts it up. Too much touch off the glass, though, but it'll remain Alcoa basketball.
Well, they definitely have a lot of, some talent on that team. I'd be curious to know. Nice job. Woo! Good find there, and Dean finishes it with the flush. Great job.
So Webb will set it up.
We're trying to hang around, boys. We're trying to chip away. We're going to have to stop them a couple of times defensively, though.
Oh, yeah.
Hazel Baker's going to UVA Wise.
Cherry with quick hands. Cherry will take it up the floor. Fast break for the Tornadoes. Cherry, she's it to Coco. Dishes it back to Kirk. Kirk lays it up and in.
Here we come.
With a nice finger roll.
We've cut it to 14, boys.
Oh, that Cade Murphy's going to Eastern Kentucky.
Cade Murphy.
Is that it? Cade Murphy, 6'5", shooting guard.
Wait a minute.
That's him, isn't it? And then the big tall kid, number 5 right there, is going to Rice. I mean, they got like five D1 guys. And
I don't see a Murphy on their team.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong one. That's when they played Catholic. Sorry about that, Alcoa Nation.
We'll forgive you, Lebo. Hey, we're trying to make a run right here. We've cut it to 14.
I need to keep looking at my phone. Enough about them, right? It's all about us.
That's right. We're making a run right here.
It's all about us.
But, I mean, they, you know, hats off to them. They are a quality team. And Hazelbaker, he'll knock one down in a quick timeout.
Webb is 10 of 17 from the three-point line.
Jeez.
Hey, that's a big part of what they do.
30 points from the three-point
And that's
line.
hard. I mean, you know, you think about it. The three ball can really do some damage. So,
I mean, take
with all that-
three. That's three three-pointers. That's 9 points per quarter if you break it down like good lordy.
well, we may need to let Coltrane keep doing the
His play-by-play.
because they
Coltrane giving him a little mojo, isn't he?
I think so.
All right, I'm gonna put my mouthpiece up. Coltrane's got it.
Coltrane, take us on home. We can need a little.
Take us through his third period right here and see if
Hopefully.
you can get us back within. It's a 17-point lead. We need to get it down to about 7.
At least try to get back within 10.
Well, we had it to 14 there, and we had the ball and then turned it over. I mean, we could have done. I mean, we could have chipped away a little bit more.
Yep. So the current lineup for the Tornadoes is Cherry, Coco, Dean, Kirk, and Langster. 30-47. Webb up by 17. 3 minutes left in the third. And Cherry will take it across the timeline for the Alcoa Tornadoes.
Need a bucket in a big way, boys.
Oh, yes. Kirk with it. Kirk will drive. Loses it. Foul on Webb. It's on the floor.
Maybe we can score out of this inbounds right here.
Let's see. Cherry out of the inbound.
Yes, sir.
Dishes it to Dean, and Dean lays it up. Won't go. Almost.
Jameer usually makes those 9 out of 10 times.
Just a little too much touch on that one.
I thought he was going to dunk it
I
for
did
a second.
That three ball kills. I mean, it
11
hurts.
3-pointers. 33 of their points. Cherry with it now.
Nice kiss off the glass by the junior. We're still battling, though. Hey, we ain't giving up.
18-point game.
Still a lot of time, a lot of basketball to be played. A lot of basketball to be played, boys.
Stop will be huge right here. Penson will check in for Jabril Coco. 32-50, 2:16 left in third. Cherry playing up. Inside.
Yeah, I got him for the push. Yeah, they didn't count that basket. It was on the floor, wasn't it?
One shot. Nope, they counted it.
They counted the basket. Well, I mean, I agree with the foul, but I don't know
Yeah.
about counting the basket. I think that is Jay's third, if I'm not correct. So Swearingen misses the three-point opportunity, and here comes Penson.
Need one right here, kid.
Definitely.
Penson will get it. Drives, won't go. Dean tries to get it. Gets to Langster. Langster drives. The one-handed floater's up and in.
Nice. Oh, we got to get back, though, boys. Got to get back.
Wow.
Penson's going to try to direct traffic.
Kirk the three. Off the mark. Webb with it now. Tries to overhand it, but will fall into Jalen Penson's hands. And Dean drives. Strong attack to the rim and draws the foul.
Yeah, I want to see Jameer engage himself a little more on the offensive end. I want him to
be a little bit more assertive.
Yeah, I mean, he's very unselfish, but he knows when he needs to kind plug himself in more offensively. And I think tonight's one of those nights.
I'm going to give him the green light.
Yeah. He knows he's got the green light, don't he?
Dean makes the first the line.
Kirk's going to take a seat, get him a blow.
Second free throw's up, and it is good. So Dean makes both, cuts it to an 18-point lead. Tornadoes playing some press here. Inside.
He's just strong. He's a strong basketball player right there. You know, he's about 200 pounds, if not more.
Dean was saying that he was elbowing, should have got called for using his forearm to separate right there, but he got the call, not us.
I'd be anxious to know how many of these cats on the floor are football players, because I would guarantee you Swearingen's probably, maybe. You don't think any of them play? They all basketball, strictly basketball?
Yeah, I went and watched them play football this year against Boyd Buchanan, and I sure don't remember any of them dudes.
You don't remember 6'5", 200?
Nope.
All right, boys, keep battling. Cherry gonna look to create a little bit. Skip pass, ill-advised, and that's gonna be on Cherry. I think that's his second. As Jay Kirk will check back into the game. That's his first, Cherry's first. Lentz with the first. He's going to knock it down. And Jameer Dean will take a blow over there. Good job by Dean. Just under a minute left in the third. You can't seem to break through within that 20-point mark.
Oh.
What's number 5's name?
Alex Leaf.
He's the one going.
There you go.
Attaboy.
Bullseye.
You know, I was just thinking about where he signed. He's going to play for South Dakota. The Jackrabbits.
The Jackrabbits.
Now tell me that ain't a random place to play college basketball. South Dakota. Like, wow. That's interesting. It's going to be cold.
Big Buck Tyson, he's checking out the game tonight. Shout out Big Buck.
Gray Baby Carroll. Gray Carroll watching
watching the game.
Up in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Hey,
well,
Gray,
he might,
I challenge you when you come down here. I'm challenging you 18 holes.
Oh, Kippy's calling Gray out for an 18-hole. Gray will go play.
We'll grab Jerry too.
Now Jerry needs to go play Williams. Now Jerry, listen, Jerry.
I know he can play.
Jerry can play.
Cherry with the pull-up. I think he got a piece of that one.
He did, yeah.
And with 5 seconds left, Alcoa will get one last opportunity in this third period. And can't get it to go. It'll be 61-39. And this has been everything that Coach Collins said it would be as far as the talent level of this team. Great challenge tonight for sure, Coltrane. Let's see what kind of stats we're pulling out here.
All right, we got number 3, Cherry with 12 points. Number 0, Dean with 9 points, 3 rebounds. Number 2, Kirk with 7 points, 5 rebounds. Number 1, Coco with 5 points, 2 rebounds. Number 4, Cooper with 4 points and a rebound. And number 11, Leinster with 2 points and 3 rebounds. The team stats for the Tornadoes, 15 of 39 from the field. That's 38%. 2 of 10 from the three-point line, and 7 of 10 from the free throw line.
Well, I mean, a lot of that has to do with the defense the Webb Spartans.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and
This is a very, very good basketball team.
they play both ends of the floor. They're playing both ends of the court for sure.
This is one of the better high school boys basketball teams I think I've seen in a really long time. I mean, these boys right here can play basketball. They're very good.
Yeah, it's obvious. All right, start of the fourth here, 61-39. Wow. And Braden Hazelbaker rises up.
Did he
with
dunk
the
another
flush.
one?
Yeah,
Yep.
he cuffed it. Yeah, but that young man can get up. Just 6'1". Well, it's good for us to face a challenge. This is good for our basketball team.
Yes, it is, because okay, so what I'm going to say about this basketball team is they don't really have a lot of weaknesses 1 through 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all of them can shoot, all of them can score, they defend well. You know, when we play going forward, when we play the teams like Red Bank, Upperman, I don't know who else is in that district out there we're going to run it, Cumberland County. They've got 1 or 2 guys that are like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have 1 through 7 that is
That's a good point.
D1 level guy. So this is a great test tonight for our boys.
Well, we knew it coming in, and Coach Collins talked about it too. And
This is a recruited boys basketball team, recruited from around.
how did we fare against them when we went up to their place? It was, I can't remember because that was back before Christmas, wasn't it? Yeah, it was before Christmas. But nonetheless, you know, this is part of the journey that we're on here. Let's not get caught up. We're getting caught up in the destination. We can't forget to appreciate the journey. This is the journey we're on here. The trials and tribulations we face. This one's just a rough waters, Coltrane.
Oh, yeah.
We need to swim in these turbulent
That's why Coach wanted to play Bearden and Webb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this will be very good.
And
you know,
Maryville is
for
no
players.
joke either. You know, that with that length
Right.
they have.
Maryville is a doggone good basketball team, too.
Yes,
Man,
they are.
I'll tell you what. Bearden, Webb, Maryville.
Unless we scrimmage Webb, which I think we scrimmage Webb, we beat Catholic.
Good job by Cam Langster right there. Nice little move. Soft touch. Yeah, we just need to keep battling right here, boys. Keep battling. Good job, Jay Kirk. Jump ball. There you go.
You know, I got to brag on the rest tonight. They've done a fair job tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't complained a whole lot about them. Girls game, because I got skin on the floor. I'll get mad about anything, you know, when I'm watching. But overall, they've done a fair job.
Look at Jay Kirk playing some D right there. Dean can't get it to go, but alley-oop and the flush. Is that Hazelbaker again?
No, that's at
No.
number 5.
That was
Gonna be the Jackrabbit.
Leaf. Langster to the rim again, almost finishes. Cam's still playing hard. That's it, boys. Hey, we don't care what the score is.
No,
Let's continue
don't
to battle.
give up. That's right.
I tell you what, that cat right there let it rain on you. I don't care who he plays for.
30 point lead.
Let it rain
shoot.
on you. Better watch out.
What Coach Collins is looking for right here is competitiveness.
Yep.
You know, fighting. I know what he's thinking over there. He's like, are we going to fight or are we going to?
Yeah, this is where he wants to see the true character of his players now. You know, it's easy when things are good. When things get tough is where you find
grit. Yep.
what you made of. So let's keep battling. There you go.
We normally don't miss those layups like that, but it's just those guys they got length and they can
They do
jump
have
well,
some length.
and it's just a little faster. You know, it's a little faster when you go to the basket. And like Dean on that layup, normally Dean don't have somebody up there with him.
Right.
And he's able to release
Right,
the
that's a
ball,
good
hit
point.
the shot. Well, that guy
That's a good point.
number 3 or whatever he is over here. Let's see what number he is. I can barely see it now, Kit. Number 3, he can get up there in the air too, you know.
Caney, I'm telling you.
He's a big old long guy that fly. Man.
And quick to the rim, man. Tell you what, Hazelbaker's got some explosiveness to him. We got Langster getting to the rim. Now that shows you what Cam Langster can do right there. That was a nice job of getting to the rim off the bounce. Pretty good spin move right there, up and under by Woodard. He's just a sophomore.
Oh, that's not
6'4".
the same one. Okay.
Battle for. I like the fight. Jabril's getting there to the rim. But it's like you said, though. I mean, he's got one, but then he's got help. There's help, like there's 6'5" help.
And those guys, like I said, they got them
6'6"
long arms,
help.
and they can get in the air with you.
Yes.
You know, it's a little different.
Yep.
It's a little different. And looks like we're going to have our boy Blue.
Big Blue. Oh, that's easy
Yeah.
buckets.
I say Blue. No, it ain't Blue. What am I talking about? Lord have mercy.
You used to call him Hollywood. You
Holly.
called him- That was Hollywood.
Look here.
Easy E.
Man.
Well, Elliot Gomez can fill it up. Don't let him fool you. I'll tell you what, he can shoot
He's
the
going
basketball.
to be a future really good player.
Yep. So we got Gomez, we got Cherry, Jaden Pinson.
Now that
Smith,
boy
and
right
Langster.
there, see the big guy, number 24, I think I seen him on the football field.
I can see him out
I'm
there.
pretty sure.
Big Duran, Taylor.
You know who's the head coach in football
Ooh,
over there now.
nice. Nice by Cherry.
Nice.
Yeah, one of old George Coles is over
Yeah.
in this.
You think
in
their
the
football
stands.
program's going to be different going forward?
I would say it would be. I would say so.
When he gets to recruit high school players
Yeah.
to play over there like the basketball team does?
Yeah. He ain't no dummy.
No, he's pretty good. Winning his coach coming back into high school, one of the winningest coaches percentage-wise in the country, if not the winningest.
Yeah.
Did you see where Coach Rankin resigned from
did.
Boyd Buchanan?
I did. He said
And
he wasn't done with coaching.
and said, I'm not done. That's interesting to me. I wonder where
Yeah.
that's going to lead to. Say one of them
see.
private schools in Nashville going to pay him about $250,000, come over there and build a program?
Could be.
Because that man is a
Could be.
winner.
Cherry with the long shot, can't get it to go. And Taylor will take his shot from three-point land. Uh-oh, Cam Langster. He lost the handle on it. Thought Big Cam was going in for the slam. Good defense by Tyrone Smith. Cherry uses the body. and-
Cherry's got some points tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not played a bad basketball
and
game.
he's still battling. I like that. I'm still seeing some fight in our guys. I mean, good hands by Langster. He's going to get the run out and the slam. Cam Langster, the spider, rises up.
Our poor student section, they came out and they got, we got how many over there? 50, 60 kids? And it's a tough night.
Good support.
Tough
Good
night.
support. Appreciate them coming out. Willard rolls one in there.
On a Thursday.
Yeah. Elliot Gomez almost gets it to go.
you know, Elliott, for his age group, he plays on one of them high-level AAU teams. I mean, for his age, he's a baller.
Yeah, Elliott can fill it up. He scores in a high volume. He's done that in the JV game a few times. So remember that name moving forward.
We're going to see him do some pretty big stuff going forward.
Yeah. Elliott, easy buckets. Gomez. Look at Taylor trying to create off the bounce. Big boy wanting to use. Comes up a little short. We've got Schlinger in the game. He's a 6'3" junior. We've also got big man, Janarius Henry, 6'1" sophomore.
This is a good basketball team we played tonight, wasn't it, Kip?
Yeah,
Man.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I watched a lot of high school basketball, but there's that team right there is put together pretty good. They got length, they got guys that can jump, they got guys that can
shoot
definitely
the basketball.
just light it up, shoot the ball. That's
When you
that's
shoot
why
that three ball,
they're probably going to win Division II state this year.
Schlinger, nice move there. Big Mattis Schlinger.
He's an exchange student, right?
Yep.
Yep. Sure is.
I think, is he a German kid?
I think so, yeah.
Gray's
Yeah,
a
he
college
is.
roommate at Liberty, was a big old 6'5", 300-pound defensive lineman from Germany. If you looked at him, he looked like he weighed about 230, but he was a monster. He transferred to Mercer and started this year, I think, at Mercer. Well,
that'll do it. Final score: Webb Sparks 78, Alcoa Tornadoes 53. Let's take a look at the stats here. Coltrane Coulter.
All right, we had number 3, Cherry, 16 points and a rebound. Number 0, Dean, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Number 11, Lankster with 8 points and 4 rebounds. Number 2, Jaybird Kirk with 7 points and 5 rebounds. Number 1, Coco, 5 points and 3 rebounds. Number 4, Cooper with 4 points and a rebound. And number 10, Penton with 2 points and 3 rebounds. The team stats for the Tornadoes: shot 22 of 58 from the field tonight. That's 38%. 2 of 14 from the three-point line. That's 14%. And 7 of 10 from the free throw line.
2 of 14 from the three-point line.
Yep.
Didn't shoot the three ball very well tonight, but now we don't need to hang our heads tonight.
No.
You see
No.
Coach Collins there. He's not going to be dejected. He knows that was a tough basketball team we faced tonight, and just moving forward, that's going to pay dividends for us.
yep. So when is it? We'll be NFHS over at Maryville, so you'll be able to catch a game
Monday night, right?
Monday night against Maryville on
And we're back here
NFHS.
Tuesday with Austin East.
Austin East boys on Tuesday. Girls are not going to play there. We'll play Cumberland County. Backed out on us. Unless something crazy happens and Bauman can find a makeup, I doubt the girls are going to
So
play
the girls
again until the first round of the district next week.
So it'll just be a boys game
It's
Tuesday.
going to be a boys game right now.
I hate that, but still, we'll be ready.
Yep.
Alcoa Nation will be ready. And, we're going to get off here. I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. We sure did. And join us back here next Tuesday night for
Great
sure.
win by the girls.
Yeah. Yep.
And boys just went into a buzz.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the best high school boys teams I've watched play. So, and that's why they're one of the top 20 teams in the country.
18.
Number 18.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Well, thanks to the NFH Network and the sponsors, as well as producer Tim Stringfellow and the Tornado Media production crew. This is Kip Jones along with Lee Carroll and Coulter Coltrane Towel. As always, so long, farewell, and go
Tornadoes.